welcome to the public dominion, where old films go to die. If you remember the 50s, or if, like me, you watched a lot of Mystery Science Theater, then you know they had instructional films for just about everything. Our good friends over at the Jam Handy organization produced literally hundreds of these things, and their unintentional hilarity continues to entertain, if not educate. Today's offering is How to Go Places, which teaches us all the ins and outs of road trips. So, buckle into your shiny new Chevy and take a ride into yesteryear, courtesy of Public Domain. A commercial disguised as an instructional film. Well, first off, don't major in fine arts. Hailstorm brewing. Let's get the Libanels inside.
Know where the Libanel family of Hollywood is going?
Hell?
Vacation.
Ah.
That wonderful American institution of going new places and doing new things.
Going to exotic places and eating at McDonald's.
The baggage is all packed and the family car is in tip-top shape.
This year's Chevy, available for zero down and low financing.
The Bonnells consider themselves experts on how to go places in the family car.
And boy, are they kidding themselves.
The job of being an expert is knowing how to get ready to go. Last vacation, this expert left the lawn sprinklers running.
Poor sap.
This expert forgot to leave a note for the milkman.
Make your own adultery joke.
This year, the experts have a checklist.
Bonnell Jr. takes his cardio regimen very seriously.
It's easy to know what to take. Of course, it also makes it easy to know what not to take.
Like your children.
With the family baggage all together, on display, anyone can do a good job of packing.
Forgiven values of anyone.
A neat trick? When the things you'll want first are the last to be packed, they'll be easier to find.
Antidepressants, for example.
And here's a tip. One bag holding toilet articles, pajamas, and a change of light clothing for the entire family can save a lot.
That suitcase must be a lot bigger on the inside.
Lee takes an expert's pride in keeping the passenger spaces clear and unobstructed.
He's kind of weird like that.
So, blocking that door on the traffic side is a good safety precaution if you're traveling with children.
Or hostages.
There's a small cushion or two for sleepyheads. And to help stretch distances between stops, a jug of water, some cookies, and dried fruit for between meal snacks without mess and bother.
Put as much crap back here as you can so the kids can't bother you by moving around.
Last item on the Bonnell's checklist, and a good idea for everyone, a spare key for the car safely tucked away in a magnetic container.
Oh, that's the radiator! Oh.
Yes, when it comes to getting ready to go, a real expert seems to think of everything.
Now, where were we going again?
Are you sure you snapped the lock on the front door when you closed it?
Yes, sir, Dad. It's locked.
And I resent your insinuations.
I just remembered something. My purse.
Where is it?
It's on the dining room table.
Okay, give me the keys. I'll go get it.
As always.
I hate to tell you this, but that's where all the house keys are. In my purse.
Oh.
The open road at last, ready to go places.
Lovely.
Thanks
Places,
to
Missouri.
three small boys with hidden talent for burglary.
But that's the
half
subject
an
of a
hour
completely
behind
different
schedule.
short film.
And who cares about schedules when they're vacation bound?
Neurotics?
Apparently, Pop does.
Like I said,
But
neurotics.
stepping on it is not the expert way to make up for lost time.
Nitrous oxide
Faster
boosts,
he
on the other
goes,
hand.
the fewer the miles on a tank full of gas. Much of the time he thinks he is saving by extra speed may actually be spent in extra refueling stops.
Yeah, forget this
Speed
safety
is
garbage.
expensive.
The real reason not to
For
speed
the
is to save
average
money on
car,
gas.
Driving costs increase rapidly as driving speeds go up.
This car looks
Take
nervous.
it easy, Pop. That's right. You'll get there more economically, more safely, and probably just as soon if you drive at an efficient rate.
Wow, what is with you
Traveling
today?
at a steady, reasonable speed will let you cover more miles in a day, relaxed and comfortable. Experts
15
make
miles to the
time
Love Shack.
by watching for
Do
ways
this,
to
don't do
avoid
that.
business traffic in cities
Get
and
it
towns.
here?
They plan their trips to avoid rush hour traffic at morning, noon, and evening in large cities on their route.
Because they're math nerds.
Here's a time saver that works two ways.
It's called a
Whenever
speedball.
possible, Combine all your requirements for service, such as gasoline, regular checks of oil, tires, and cooling system, in a single stop. Then you'll find you have plenty of time to get refreshment, exercise, and local information on highway conditions.
Oh yeah, the Crouton Museum's really popular this time of year. Can I interest you folks in some fresh produce handpicked by Mexican day laborers?
Knowing how to get where you are going is one of the most important ways of saving time. But remember, it's so easy to get poor advice from people you just happen to meet along the road.
Remember, these people are hicks who don't know anything.
Down that way. Leastwise, he thinks so.
But what does he know? Am I missing Matlock?
Hey, wait, t'other way. T'other way. Oh, well.
You'll have to forgive Uncle Jim, we're looking into homes. This is gonna turn into Children of the Corn, isn't it?
I'm confused. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I'm sleepy.
I'm the
And
unfunny
I'm
sequential
positive that
gag.
old coot told us this was the shortcut to the main highway.
There's something written on that sign up there. I'll get out and see what it says.
You should have bought a squirrel.
No matter where you think you are, you are lost.
Maybe that gentleman with the giant knees can put us up for the night.
With a good map, highway navigation can be very simple.
Unless you're these
Next time
people.
you travel, try marking the route with 2 pencil lines enclosing the highway. The arrows call attention to important information. Some travelers use the map
can't
to
wait
make an
until they invent
ingenious guide
Microsoft
list of
Excel.
route numbers and key mileages. For a long trip, the list is broken into sections, each covering a map or a section of a map. When the guide list is handy to the steering wheel, you can check off the route changes as you make them.
Not with distracted driving
Then
laws in
you'll
effect, you
always know
can't.
where you are and what to look for to keep you on the road.
Arizona? I thought this was Maine!
A knowledge of direction often helps you get where you are going. Did you know that you can use your watch as a compass if the sun is shining?
This looks like one of those things that sounds ingenious
Point
but only
the
ever
hour
works
hand
infrequently.
directly at the sun. Midway between the hour hand and 12 o'clock is approximately south. That's all there is to it.
Yes, you too can pretend to be an expert navigator.
However, you'll find it pays to have a compass if you do a great deal of traveling in open country.
Because the method described above doesn't actually work.
When you're going places, knowing how to get ready to go and how to get where you're going are important.
Thanks,
But
Captain
knowing how
Obvious.
to relax and have fun while you're going is most important of all.
Travel in comfort and
A
luxury
good
by
driver
Chevrolet.
becomes steadily more alert and more efficient during the first 3 or 4 hours behind the wheel. After 4 hours of driving, his
You'll need
efficiency
caffeine and lots of it.
usually begins to drop unless he knows how to relax. The safest and most relaxed grip on the steering wheel is with the hands in what the experts call the 10-20 position.
Woo, 10-20, man!
You'll cover more miles and arrive feeling more refreshed with your back straight and your head up than if you slouch behind the wheel.
What is this, posture pals
An
all of a
occasional
sudden?
change in the position of the driver's seat also helps you stay comfortable and
Yes,
alert.
the motorized seat, only from Chevrolet.
Cross-country travel can be a rewarding experience for the whole family. But
It's
are
more likely
times
to be a
when
hellish
young
ordeal that will
passengers
scar
need
you for
something
life.
besides scenery to keep them happy and occupied. Here is a game that's fun for all.
It's called Punch Buggy.
How far is it to that mountain ahead?
And why should
Each
we
member
care?
of the family guesses, and the closest guess scores a point. Many familiar parlor games become more enjoyable because they're played in a parlor on wheels.
A gambling
Spelling
parlor
games
on
and
wheels.
guessing games and license plate games inspired by the passing scene.
Indian burns, noogies, pink bellies.
On any cross-country vacation trip,
Always
the
pack your
real
6-shooter.
expert is the one who takes the time to discover America.
America!
East or west, north or south.
Or their soundstage
All
equivalents.
inspiring wonders of the Grand Canyon of the Colorado. the spectacular beauty of Zion National Monument,
He's somewhere else.
mighty Niagara,
Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom.
the sparkling waters of the Atlantic,
The road's in the way. I can't see him.
the historic Southland. All these and 1,000 more within your easy reach.
Assuming you have a
Isn't
car that can
America
teleport.
wonderful? And aren't vacationers wonderful too?
What's that camera crew doing over
We're
there?
the boys. We've come hundreds of miles to see all of this. Why aren't they out here to enjoy it?
Oh, they're back in the car planning next summer's vacation. They're reading a book.
Reading a book.
You know I don't hold to that literacy garbage.
How to go to the moon.
Oh, that's so wacky. Wait. Did we pack everything? What state are we in? I think we left the front door open. How do we get to the interstate from here? Ah!
Trailer for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50.
You are lost.